The story of Emily and Noah began on a cold November afternoon. Emily, 28, a vibrant artist at a New York gallery, found her days filled with color, but her heart burdened by loneliness. Noah, a 32-year-old architect with a deep appreciation for history, was drawn to the gallery by chance, seeking inspiration. The universe seemed to pause the moment their eyes met. Emily was hanging a painting that spoke of profound longing, a single red rose against a stormy sea. Noah approached it, captivated. Emily, observing his intense gaze, felt a pull to speak. "You seem taken by this one?" she offered softly. Noah turned, his dark eyes meeting hers. "It's beautiful. The storm feels like both an ending and a beginning." Emily smiled, surprised by his insight. "That's exactly what I was thinking." Their conversation flowed effortlessly, as if they had known each other for years, spanning art, architecture, dreams, and life's simple joys. By closing time, numbers were exchanged, and an undeniable connection had been forged. Over the following weeks, their love blossomed. Hours turned into late-night phone calls. Their first date at a cozy Italian restaurant began with Noah presenting Emily a single red rose, just like in the painting. Because of the painting, she asked, a playful smile on her face. Noah grinned. "I thought it was fitting." The night was magical, filled with laughter and shared stories. Noah spoke of his small-town childhood and his love for old buildings. Emily recounted finding solace in art after her mother's early passing. They discovered a mutual love for classic films like Casablanca and Roman Holiday. As the night deepened, they drew closer. Outside her door, neither wanted to say goodbye. Noah gently took her hand, his thumb stroking her knuckles, and leaned in slowly. Their lips met in a soft, lingering kiss, and in that moment, everything felt perfectly right. Months passed, their bond deepening with every shared experience. They became inseparable. Noah introduced Emily to his passion for architecture, taking her on weekend trips to historic sites. Charleston offered a memorable escape, exploring old plantations and charming streets. At a coastal lighthouse, looking out at the endless ocean, Noah turned to her. "I want to build a life with you," he said. "One filled with love, laughter, and memories as beautiful as this view." Emily's heart swelled. "I want that too, Noah." More than anything, their life together unfolded as a series of precious moments. For Emily's 29th birthday, Noah surprised her with a sunlit art studio overlooking a park, a perfect space for her creativity. She kissed him deeply, whispering, "I love you." Their first Valentine's Day saw Noah planning a unique surprise. They spent the day painting an abandoned chapel in the countryside, filling it with vibrant colors that mirrored their personalities. Emily sighed warm oranges and pinks, Noah's cool blues and greens. Covered in paint, they laughed and kissed beneath the twilight sky. A year after their first meeting, Noah knew he wanted Emily forever. He planned a proposal as special as their love, choosing the same lighthouse where they had envisioned their future. On that day, they climbed to the top. The wind was strong, the sea rough, but the sky was clear, painted in hues of pink and gold by the setting sun. Emily stood gazing at the ocean when Noah embraced her from behind. This place has always felt magical to me, he whispered. Emily smiled, leaning into him. It's where we first talked about our future. Noah gently turned her to face him, his heart pounding. He knelt, presenting a small velvet box. Emily, from the moment I met you, my life changed forever. You've brought so much joy, love, and color into my world. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, building a future as beautiful as this moment. Will you marry me? Tears streamed down Emily's face. Without hesitation, she choked out, "Yes! Noah, yes!" He slipped the elegant diamond ring onto her finger. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they kissed, sealing their promise. Their engagement was a blissful period, filled with wedding plans and dreams. But life held an unexpected curveball. A few months later, Emily began feeling unwell, tired, dizzy, nauseous. They initially dismissed it as wedding stress, but Noah insisted she see a doctor. Hand in hand, they awaited results. The doctor's grave expression confirmed their fears. Emily, I'm afraid we found a mass in your lungs. We need more tests, but it could be cancer. The room spun. Noah squeezed her hand, his face pale with fear. Cancer. How could this be? They had so much life left to live. The diagnosis was devastating, stage 3 lung cancer. The prognosis was grim, even with aggressive treatment. Shattered, they spent nights holding each other, weeping for the future they might never have. Yet, through the fear, Noah's love for Emily remained unwavering. Emily chose to fight with every fiber of her being. She endured chemotherapy and radiation, battling the pain, nausea, and weakness. Noah was her constant support, taking time off work, holding her hand through treatments, ensuring she never felt alone. Their love deepened, each moment cherished, knowing time was precious. On good days, Noah would take her on small adventures, picnics, boat rides, or city walks under the stars. For her 30th birthday, Noah brought the joy of painting back to her. Too weak to stand, Emily sat before a canvas Noah had set up in their living room, surrounded by flowers and candles. Together, they created a vibrant abstract piece, a testament to their love and the life they had built. Months brought alternating hope and despair, but they never gave up, continuing to plan their wedding even as Emily's health declined. As the wedding day neared, Emily's condition worsened, but she refused to postpone. She wanted to marry Noah, to be his wife, however short their time together. Friends and family helped arrange an intimate ceremony at their beloved lighthouse. Bathed in soft sunlight, Emily, though frail, was determined. She wore a simple white dress Noah had chosen. Her father, a pillar of strength, guided her down the aisle, tears in his eyes. Noah waited, his heart a mix of joy and sorrow. He took her hands, kissing them gently. Their vows were short but profound, promising love in sickness and in health for as long as they lived. There wasn't a dry eye. Noah kissed Emily, and the world faded, leaving only them, bound by love. After, they danced slowly to At Last by Etta James, Emily resting her head on Noah's chest. I love you, Noah, she whispered, her voice weak but sincere. I love you more than anything, Emily, he replied, his voice cracking. You're my everything. Weeks after the wedding, an unexpected miracle, Emily was pregnant. Joy and fear mingled. They had longed for children, but thought it impossible. Now, with new life growing, hope surged. Despite doctors' concerns, Emily was determined to carry the baby to term, finding new strength to live for her child and for Noah. Noah was overjoyed, spending hours talking to Emily's belly, reading stories, and imagining their future. He painted the nursery walls with soft colors, preparing a space for their little one, even as he braced himself for Emily's possible absence. They savored moments of pure joy, like the baby shower Noah surprised her with, where for a few hours, the shadow of illness receded. 9 months later, after a challenging pregnancy, Emily gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, small, delicate, and perfect. They named her Lily after the flowers in the garden of the first house they had dreamed of buying. Lily's arrival brought overwhelming joy, brightening their world. Emily, though still battling cancer, found renewed strength in motherhood. She spent her days holding Lily, singing to her, watching Noah tenderly care for their daughter. Every milestone, Lily's first smile, first laugh, her tiny hand grasping Noah's finger, became a cherished heartbeat. They captured countless photos, knowing time was precious. As Lily grew, she brought a light that even cancer couldn't dim, a perfect blend of Emily's eyes and Noah's smile. Emily often whispered stories to her, hoping Lily would one day understand their profound love. As Lily approached her first birthday, Emily's health rapidly declined. The cancer had spread. Doctors confirmed there was little more to do. Emily, who had fought so fiercely, knew her time was running out. Her greatest fear was leaving Noah and Lily. They celebrated Lily's first birthday with a small party at home. Despite her weakness, Emily insisted on baking a vanilla cake with Noah. It was a bittersweet affair. Lily, oblivious, giggled and clapped. Emily watched, tears in her eyes, knowing these would be her last memories with her daughter. That night, Noah carried Emily to bed. She was too weak to walk or speak easily. Noah lay beside her, holding her close, his heart breaking. "I wish we had more time," Emily whispered. "I wish we did too, my love," Noah replied, tears falling onto her skin. "But I'll make sure Lily knows how much you loved her. She'll know how strong you were, how you fought for every moment." Emily smiled weakly. "Promise me you'll tell her our story, that you'll keep living for her and for us." "I promise," Noah said, his voice thick with emotion. "I'll never forget you, Emily. You'll always be with us." Emily closed her eyes, a sense of peace washing over her. She took one last breath, her hand in Noah's, and slipped away quietly, surrounded by the love of her life. After Emily's passing, Noah felt an impossible void. He mourned deeply, but knew he had to be strong for Lily. As promised, he told Lily countless stories of her mother, of their shared love, and how Emily had been a beacon of light. He raised Lily with the same boundless love and care. They visited places he and Emily had cherished, like the lighthouse, where he'd sit with Lily on his lap, recounting the day he proposed to her mother. As Lily grew, she was drawn to the paintings at home, especially the red rose against the stormy sea. Noah explained its significance, how it brought her parents together, symbolizing their enduring love. On what would have been Emily's 35th birthday, Noah and Lily returned to the lighthouse. They scattered a bouquet of lilies into the ocean. Standing at the top, Noah held Lily close. "Your mother is always with us," he whispered, "on every moment, in every breath. She loved you more than anything." Lily, now old enough to understand, looked up with Emily's eyes and smiled. "I love you, Daddy. And I love Mommy too." Noah kissed her head, tears in his eyes. "We'll both love you so much, Lily." Years passed. Lily blossomed into a remarkable young woman, vibrant and creative like her mother, inheriting her love for art and her father's passion for history. Noah, though still carrying the pain of loss, found solace in watching Lily grow. She often painted in Emily's studio, her canvases alive with color. At 16, she found Emily's old journal filled with letters written to her, knowing she might not see her daughter grow up. The letters overflowed with love, advice, stories of Emily's life, her love for Noah, and her dreams for Lily's future. Reading them, tears streamed down Lily's face, yet she felt a profound connection to the mother she barely knew. On her high school graduation day, Noah gave Lily Emily's necklace, a delicate chain with a small rose pendant. "Your mother wanted you to have this when you graduated?" Noah said, his voice filled with pride. "She believed in you, Lily. She knew you would do amazing things."